a terrible feeling of loss right now, but it is premature. I think the Indonesian authorities are doing their best now for the search and rescue. We don't want to speculate anymore, but there's a deep sense of depression here. But we'll stay strong, and our first priority now is to look after the families.
The aviation industry is one of the most vulnerable industrial sectors to the crisis. Failure to manage the crisis they face, it can threaten their lives. Therefore, managers of airline companies are required to have the ability to manage crisis and communicate in crisis situations. Crisis communication strategy becomes an important part in crisis management.
December 28, 2014, Indonesia Air flight QZ8501 with 162 people on board went missing. The flight was scheduled from Surabaya to Singapore Changi Airport on Sunday morning. Nearly all the passengers and crew were Indonesians, including 6 of the crew. One of the pilots was French. Also on the flight were a South Korean family of 3, 1 Briton, 1 Singaporean, and a Malaysian. The plane took off from Surabaya at 5:35 local time on Sunday 28 December. The plane disappeared from radar screens shortly afterwards. However, it did not issue a distress signal. 3 days later, on 1st January 2015, wreckage was spotted. A total of 106 bodies were eventually found, with the rest still unaccounted for. Both pilots were described as experienced, with Captain Irianto, 53 years old, clocking up 20,537 hours of flying time. His co-pilot, Remy Imenoplasel, 46 years old, had 2,275 hours of flight experience. Investigators, who initially indicated that prevailing bad weather might have caused the crash, have since found that a faulty components and crew action were contributing causes. Following these incidents, ALIA company has encountered some consequences and also affected other companies in the same industry. On the first trading day after the aircraft went missing, 8.5% fall in ALIA's share price. The ALIA incident will further damage investor confidence in Malaysia's troubled aviation sector. Apart from that, the decline of the passengers' numbers seriously affects the company's market share, as they are terrified by 3 major tragedies happened in just 1 year. This referring to the loss of the 2 Malaysia Airlines flights, with one of them is still missing. This crash incident also has bring damage to the aircraft, human victims, and the goodwill of the company. The crash also has affected the image and confidence of passengers. ALIA is well known for its good safety track record and has never lost a plane before. However, this incident has changed people's perception towards ALIA and affect the related companies in the same industry. All of this impact will bring about to the decrease in income and profits of the company, which in turn will change the company's value.
In the face of the tragedy, one of the Asian airlines, led by CEO Tony Fernandez, demonstrated an exemplary commitment to crisis management, outpacing its industry counterpart in responsiveness and transparency. AirAsia Quick Action was notably highlighted in a dedicated official site, which is airasia.com, created promptly to disseminate comprehensive press release related to the accidents. This move ensured immediate access to accurate information for the public and the stakeholder. Crucially, AirAsia surpassed Malaysia Airlines in locating the wreckage and providing progressive updates. The dedicated effort led to discovery of plane debris within 3 days of the crisis, a testament of the airline's efficiency in crisis resolution. In strategic move, Sunu Widyatmoko, representing AirAsia management, took her hands on a proof. On the day of the crisis, he and his crisis team engaged directly with the families of the victims, demonstrating a commitment to prioritizing those impacted by the tragedy. Apology and commitment strategy, which is AirAsia employing an apology message strategy, expressing sincere condolence to the affected families and acknowledging the gravity of the situations. AirAsia approach prioritized effective communication, ensuring that accurate information was promptly disseminated through the dedicated website. This transparency helped build trust and manage the expectation of the public and stakeholders.
After the aircraft incident in 2014, the airline has taken significant steps to boost the safety and prevent similar occurrence or tragedy. The incidents, which claimed the life of 162 people on board, prompted a thorough investigation that led to the identification of key areas for the improvement. AirAsia responds to the incidents that have been multifaceted, with a focus on enhancing training programs for flight crews. The airline has introduced rigorous simulators training, scenario-based exercises, and emphasized effective communication and coordination to ensure that its crew are well prepared to handle emergency situations. Additionally, AirAsia is committed to upgrading maintenance procedures, implementing additional checks, and ensuring strict adherence to safety protocols to maintain the airworthiness of its fleet. Moreover, AirAsia also collaboration with regulatory authorities has been a key aspect of the airline post-incident strategy. To stay at the forefront of safety standards, AirAsia have invested in cutting-edge technology. This includes the adoption of advanced avionics safety monitoring system and other innovation designed to further improve the safety of its flight operations. AirAsia aims to instill a mindset where safety is a top priority at all levels. So I think that's all from our news tonight. Thank you for watching.